Dean Kelly, I mean the goal is obviously nice, but I mean you would have preferred to not have to go to the Brandywell to fight for your place in the FAI Cup final.
Yeah, of course. Listen, we scored because we couldn't hold on for the 10 minutes. Another set piece. We've been struggling a bit with the set pieces, but we just have to get it right in the next game. But going to the Brandywell Tuesday, I think it's a big pitch. I think it'll suit us.
It's 48 hours or something since this game ended when the game will have kicked off. I mean it's an extremely short amount of time.
Yeah, it is. Listen, the league is a bit of a joke like that, to be honest with you. It's games thick and fast, but you just have to get on with it. We go down Tuesday, we're going to go to the pool now and that and be ready for Tuesday, get the legs fresh.
Tuesday is obviously, it's probably the biggest game you're going to have this season. I mean, in terms of how important the FAI Cup final is for Shamrock Rovers and European football.
Yeah, it's huge. Listen, we have to get in the final. We know we need to get in the final to make Europe. And I think we'll do it. Like we've done it against Dundalk, we can do it against Derry.
Do you think that obviously Derry, they're a very physical side, and I mean they look like attacking, but I mean Shamrock Rovers definitely defensively it was one of the finer performances we've seen.
Yeah, I think we were brilliant at back. It's just the last few minutes of the game. Corner kick. I think we didn't have a man on the back post. Maybe if we had, it wouldn't be a goal. But listen. These things happen. You just have to go on with it.
As I mentioned, the importance of the cup final. I mean, not just for Europe and stuff, but for the fans. I mean, you look at them; they were great tonight as well. I mean, you'd have to be hoping to get them that reward on November.
Yeah, listen, the fans are great. I just hope they all come down on Tuesday, and I just feel we do them Tuesday. Just get the fans behind us, 12 man.
And finally, I think I've spoken to you about it before. I mean, when you came into Shamrock Rovers, it was a move that not many people expected. I mean, have you enjoyed being back and been scoring goals?
Yeah, listen, I love playing for Shamrock Rovers. I think all the fans, everyone knows that. I'll give 100% every time I'm on the pitch. And listen, this year, sort of playing, I don't think I've gone 2 games like when I start, I score. Yeah. So I'll just keep on doing what I'm doing.
All right, thanks. Peter Hutton, I mean it's good to get that draw and get it back to the Brandywell, but I mean ideally you wouldn't be playing on Tuesday night to fight for your place in Lansdowne Road.
No, if that's what it takes to get to AVIVA, then that's what it is. I thought we certainly didn't deserve to lose the game. I didn't think it was a football spectacle. I think the conditions of that win certainly didn't lend itself to that, but we could have snuck it right at the death there too, but show great character to get ourselves back in the tie.
It was a good game in terms of defensively from both sides. Was some of the greater performances. And I mean, Derry definitely showed in the attacking third they're not too shy either.
No, exactly. We missed 1 or 2 good chances first half. Murphy, young keeper, pulled off some very good saves, particularly first half. Kept Rovers in the tie as well. So the second half, Rovers came very much into it. Started the second half a lot better than ourselves, and went in the ascendancy with that goal. But as I say, showed great resilience and character to get back in the game.
For yourself personally, it's been it has been a good run for yourself since you've come in as the full-time manager when Rory Collins left.
Well, we've been ticking along okay. I think there's still more to come from this group. Very young team, learning all the time, but they show great resilience and character, as I say, not just here but even the previous round 2 and away to Drogheda when we had to come from behind too. So it's one of those, they're learning as they go, and they still even add to that.
Finally, Rory Collins said in pre-season that this squad of players could win the league. Do you think that next season, if they stay together, that's a possibility?
I think we'll just take it one step at a time.
Alright, thank you very much. Obviously, with 5 minutes to go, you were going to take the replay, but I mean, you probably would have rather to have not had to play for your place on Tuesday.
Well, obviously, it doesn't give us much chance with 2-day recovery. Basically, it was a game in two days again, so obviously, we would have rather finished it today, but 5 minutes to go, you get an equaliser, you're happy enough to take it to replay.
The Brandywell is obviously going to be a tough place for Shamrock Rovers to come as well.
They won here earlier on the season too, so we know that it's not going to be a foregone conclusion, but at the end of the day it's back in our home class now, so it's up to us to stamp our authority in the game. We didn't do it today, we were disappointed with how we played, and obviously it's Tuesday night's a big one now again.
St. Pat's won earlier, so it could be a replay of the FAI Cup final you were involved in a few years ago.
It could be. It'd be nice to get back there, but at the end of the day we have to do our job on Tuesday night first, and then the final take care of itself then.
I'd imagine the game against Pats like a few years ago was probably one of the better nights of your career, and I'd imagine you're dying to get back into a game like that.
Well, obviously it wasn't too long involved in the team whenever I got thrown in for the final, so it's obviously something to look forward to now with big game on Tuesday night. But obviously that's what we started off the start of the season for. We were looking to challenge for the league, didn't happen, but hopefully now get the second prize of getting to the cup final, and then anything can happen in a day.
Obviously your start of the season was probably not exactly what Derry said he would have liked, but since Peter's come in as the full-time first team manager, I mean it looks like they've steadied the ship a good bit.
Well, obviously it took a while even whenever Peter came in to settle down and get his playing style sorted, but the results haven't been there all the time, but some of the performances have been brilliant. Some games we come back and we don't know how we even draw, we didn't get beat, or we've lost games that we should have won, and obviously now we're disappointed today, so we have to take the replay, but Tuesday night we're going to have to be ready from the start because it's going to be a battle.
And Tuesday night, like it's you mentioned the short recovery period. I mean, it seems crazy that you're going to have to play another game and like within almost 48 hours of this one finishing.
Well, that's it. Realistically, they probably could have left it maybe to Wednesday, maybe could have even left it a week to give us a full, because the cup final's not for another 3 or 4 weeks, so there's plenty of time to play the game. But obviously it's scheduled for Tuesday night, so it's going to be the same for both teams. They're going to have to travel up on Tuesday as well, so it might give us a wee slight advantage as well. But now, as I say, we're just going to do our best we can to recover well, and hopefully we're at Patterson the Tuesday night.
Alright, thank you very much.